Welcome back to Cheddar's Opening Bell. After over a decade, the Hummer is making a comeback, but this one is definitely different. That's because it's all electric. General Motors unveiling the new GMC Hummer EV last night. The original Hummer had the reputation of burning gas like there's no tomorrow. This new one, according to GM, will be able to go more than 350 miles on a full charge. Reservations for the Edition 1 opened last night and are now full. And joining me now to discuss is Brook, Vice President of GMC, the division of General Motors focusing on trucks and utility vehicles. Phil, it looks like you're in one of these vehicles. Is that the case?
I am. I'm in the first one we've built, and it's absolutely awesome. I'm not driving, it's stationary. Just want to go on record and make sure that people don't think I'm doing anything silly.
Okay, noted. So what do consumers need to know about this car?
Well, it's remarkably capable. It's incredible off-road. It has some of the latest technology, things that haven't been seen before. It has the ability to drive diagonally. It has the ability to raise 6 inches in case you get into some really rough going off-road. And then on-road, it's super fast. We even have a watts to freedom mode that unleashes 1,000 horsepower and gets the vehicle going from 0 to 60 in about 3 seconds. And then there's a whole lot of technology from large screens, 18 camera views. It is absolutely state of the art. We can't be more happy about it. And I think really the icing on the cake is really the fact that it's almost like a convertible where we have 4 removable sky panels that come out and store in the front of the vehicle because of course there's no engine there anymore. So it is a very, very unusual, unique and special vehicle.
Phil, you caught my attention when you said it drives diagonally. Is that a use case that you expect consumers to use?
Yeah, particularly it's called crab walk. Okay, and we expect people off-road when they get in really tight situations, they're able to maneuver around obstacles like no other vehicle. So it's pretty special. And the other thing, not only can it drive diagonally, it has the latest generation of Super Cruise standard as well. So hands-free driving on highways and trunk roads, and it even auto lane changes for you now too. So it is very, very high tech and advanced.
So what's the demand, I guess, that you saw from your customer base that they would want to go for this, right? I mean, we talked about earlier in the segment that the other one used to be a major gas guzzler. Did you hear from your customer base that they wanted this?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of people who loved Hummer in the past, and the concern was obviously fuel consumption, but the perfect solution is an all-electric Supertruck, and that's what the Hummer is. So zero emissions fixes all that. And in terms of demand, we were really blown away with the demand last night. We broke all records for website traffic. Our Edition 1, which goes into production first, basically our reservations were full in about 10 minutes, and we have a long waiting list of several thousand people waiting to see if they can get their hands on one of those. So seems like there's a lot of interest out there from our customers.
What's the price point?
Well, the starting price point is $79,995, and then it runs all the way up to a bit over $100,000, depending on the spec and the variant.
Does the sound change at all transitioning this to an electric vehicle? The sound of the car.
Oh yeah, it's near silent, so it's fantastic. I mean, the propulsion system really doesn't make much noise at all. So very, very different from driving a traditional gas car.
So do your consumers want that? I mean, I know people who like the loud noise of a car, right? They buy large cars or even small cars because they like the noise of them. But it seems like you don't foresee that being any issue with the customer base.
No, I don't think so. There's an awesome sound system in the vehicle too, so you can create your own soundtrack, I guess, while you drive.
In terms of competing with other EV makers out there, Tesla coming to market with a similar semi-truck basically at the same time that this is going to roll out, how are you positioning yourself and how do you look at the competition?
Well, yeah, we love competition because it creates interest and it drives us to do better. So we're very excited for this boom in electric trucks. So, and we think we're really well positioned. We're at the forefront of that. And really, what we bring to the market is something that we believe is truly unique. The combination of incredible off-road performance and capability, on-road performance. Like I said, 0 to 60 in around 3 seconds, which is pretty remarkable. All the standard technology, everything from Super Cruise to 18 camera views. You can even use your phone as the key fob, so you can leave your key at home. Right through to the fact that this is, as I said, like a convertible with the roof coming out, and even the rear glass drops as well, so you get a real open air immersive kind of experience. So we think we've got a very unique combination of attributes that'll put us up against anyone that we compete with,
And
and
I should mention there,
all
Phil.
emissions free.
Yeah, so I should mention there, the Tesla competitor is the Cybertruck, right, that is set to debut at a similar time to the Hummer. Obviously, the Hummer, though, even though it's becoming an EV, still keeping that same sort of Hummer look that we've seen. Talk to us more about the look of the car and why it didn't go for something maybe more futuristic like the Cybertruck.
Yeah, I think one of the things we heard from our customers, and they said if we were to bring the Hummer nameplate back, it had to be authentic. And I think that's not just in terms of its off-road capability, but also in the way that the vehicle looks. But don't be confused. This is a very, very modern-looking vehicle. I think it looks great on film and in photos, but when you actually see it in the flesh, I think you'll be blown away with how modern and striking this is. But it does have some design cues from its past, which I think is important. What is truly spectacular is the interior. I'm lucky enough to be sitting in it, but the technology in it, the screens, really, really hard to explain, but we used computer game technology, and not just any computer game technology, the latest and greatest. And the whole vehicle looks like nothing else on the market. So I think when people get the opportunity to sit in it like I am and drive it, they're going to be blown away.
All right, Philip Brook, Vice President of GMC, thank you for joining, coming to us from the Hummer truck.